welcome back. We're doing some daytime chess. Do a quick game here. Hopefully something good will come from it. Hopefully something crazy. We are at 1428, moving up in the ranks, and we're playing against a 1432. We started out, I think, around 1100. Had some pretty good games. I love the King's Gambit, so we're just going to go right ahead and play King's Gambit. Just the normal standard line. Get the knight out, get the bishop out. He's going to try and defend whatever, but we're just going to, I believe, castle right away. I don't know. I don't know if castling right away. I think just pushing this guy up actually is probably the best. You really need a good attack going on, and so getting this pawn up, well, that's weird. He just threw out his f pawn. Interesting. I don't think I've really ever seen that before. That is interesting. Huh. Huh. That's a weird one. Just kind of throwing me for a loop right now. I almost feel like I should throw my queen out there. I kind of feel like I should just take this pawn. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the pawn, and then he can have that one. And then I can just get in the way. Like that. And I'm almost wondering if sacrificing my bishop for nothing would work, too. But I think we're just going to go like that. I mean, that's a massive attack. And that pawn is actually in the way. So if he moves this pawn, I mean, that's game over. He moved that pawn. Huh. There's something to do here. I definitely know that. I don't know if this is going to cut it right there. Because he can just move that pawn up. Yeah, that's kind of... It's really weird. I guess I'll just block his knight, pin his knight down. That's a weird move. I don't think I've ever seen him actually just push that pawn up. I mean, I need a castle. That's definitely going on. I mean, I wish I would have moved my knight up, too. That would have been pretty nice to have at that point in time right there. Yeah, I figured he was going to do something like that, but that was actually... I think that's a blunder. Because now he can't block with this pawn. I mean, he can, but he's going to lose the pawn and he's going to be in the same situation. That was definitely one of the worst moves you could do, is moving this pawn right there, because then it just totally allows my queen to come in. He's got, like, any which way he goes, he's getting checked. And let's see. Yeah, he's just going to resign that. I mean, it was probably mate in 3. No, it's not even that. Well, let's see what happens. That was a pretty easy one. We made one mistake. I'm kind of wondering what that mistake was. Huh. Anyway, let's see. He moves right there. Yeah, that's mate in 1. Yeah, that is mate 1. Moves right there. So yeah, that's it's really nothing too exciting. Check him right there, and he's probably, I think, gonna move the bishop in the way or something. Oh, and then let's see, we can just go like that, right? Yep, queen right there. He's gonna have to move. We're gonna check him. Nope, that's not a good move. Yeah, mating too. Ouch. How does he get mating too on that one? Oh, because he blocks the way. That's pretty nasty. Alright, let's try a new one since that one was so quick. And then let's take a peek here. Let's see if we get another King's Gambit. Alright, instead of a King's Gambit, we're going to get a Wing Gambit. This is the Wing Gambit. And he doesn't want to take. So I guess I'll just take a free pawn. I don't think that's really a free pawn. It turns into... Huh. I mean, I'll take another one, I guess. Because all he's going to get is his queen out. Huh. I mean, it really looked like that Wing Gambit worked out on that. That was pretty... I don't know if you really wanted to offer another pawn to me. You know? That didn't... I don't think that really worked out too well. Unless he's got something coming up his sleeve here. Which he could, I suppose, but I don't really see it. I don't really see anything. All he did was get his queen right out. Unless he's got something coming up. I think I'm pretty safe to be castled right there. I don't see anything there. Is he gonna take my bishop just for the fun of it? I guess. I think he's just gonna take my bishop for the fun of it. I mean, when you're down material, you probably shouldn't be trading out pieces, but I guess if he wants to, he feel free to, I guess. I kinda just want to kick his knight. Alright, yeah. Kick his knight. Plop my pawn up there, take the center. He's gonna keep trading out pieces. I already know it. Actually, why did I do that? I could have taken this way. Yeah, I could have taken that way and forced him. Yeah, let's take a peek. Why would you take him? I mean, you're just trading out pieces for the fun of it now. I really don't understand that. I'm still going to push up my pawn. I'll double my pawns up. I don't really care. Yeah, I mean... we can just break them open. Or... could provide some protection to that pawn. And I don't understand anything he's really doing. Do I care about pawn protection? I mean, I don't know. I mean, he might just take, undouble my pawns, which that's another thing you, as a beginner, yeah. It is absolutely pointless to take that pawn that way, and in fact, it's bad because now I don't have doubled pawns anymore. which is just great. And now I got two passed pawns, which I believe I can just bring my bishop up and then just push. Keep pushing. Yeah, we'll just keep pushing. He's got two attackers, but the only way to hit it is with his queen. So, and he can't go that way. And it's just basically I'm gonna just push him to oblivion. Wherever he goes. If he goes back that way, well, then you're gonna get forked here. And if he pushes this way, well, then his bishop is trapped. So he literally, and you should do something that actually does something. That didn't do anything. I mean, I could trade out queens. I don't really want to trade out queens though, but two passed pawns is pretty solid. I mean, I don't think he'll be able to stop this, especially with both my rooks. I think I'll just trade out my queen. We're up two pawns. Might as well just push him up. It's gonna be impossible for him to stop this. Yeah, good luck with that. I was gonna move him over anyway. Yeah, this 1478 is a very, very, I don't know, 1478-ish player. No, he should come and block it. But I guess he doesn't really have to at this point. I'm just going to push him up, get some more protection on there. Yep. Double up the rooks. Yep. Just keep pushing. Push, push, push. And then we can get our bishop in there. In fact, I think I could just come around with this free rook here, with this open rook, and start. Yeah, I don't think you really wanted to do that. 'Cause now I think I'm just going to eat up both of your rooks. Yeah, two passed pawns connected on the 7th rank is pretty bad news. He's probably just going to resign now. Because instead of right there, we're going to go right there. We're going to hit the C8 square. Yeah, that was not good. That was a terrible move. Because now I actually get to keep a queen. Yeah, now I get to keep a queen. No, I'm not. What am I gonna? No, why would I take a draw? What kind of garbage is that? Offer a draw. I mean, now I just kind of want to sack my queen and make a new one now. Yeah, that wing gambit is pretty nasty. Oh, he's not gonna cry and waste time now, is he? I think he's just gonna abandon the game. That was a pretty weak 1478. I mean, those are just some pretty bad. Like, just giving me that. I don't see where that did anything besides get your queen out. And then it's not like he did anything with it. These are just standard moves and then taking. Like these are just some clear examples of what not to do in a game. Don't don't take for no reason. Especially this. Like bishops are technically a little bit better than knights. I like knights a little better than bishops, but Stockfish will tell you that knight is a little better. Actually, I don't think Stockfish will. I think that's just humans. Humans believe that the bishop, if you can get the pair of them, is better than the pair of knights. But I don't know. I tend to do pretty good with two knights. Those guys do some work sometimes. They're harder to keep track of. That's probably more of what it is. Whereas like Stockfish and Grandmaster level players, um, they're just really really aware of all the moves of every piece. So they're gonna tell you that. But when we're playing 1500 level, I think knights are actually more of a threat because just people aren't able to keep track of all the options that the knight can do with them hopping all over the place. And the bishops, it's pretty obvious where they're going. You can just clearly see. It's very obvious. Whereas these knights, like we're hitting a lot of squares here. Yeah, he abandoned the game. I figured that. Yeah, that was not the greatest, but yeah, we were mate in 6. Nothing special at this game either. I mean, like I said, it was pretty poor play. I didn't even have any greats or whatever blue moves. They're all green. Best, excellent, good. But yeah, that was just nonsense. Letting me take that for free. Let me take another one. And this is another reason you can tell those are bad moves is because I have a +1 in material and Stockfish is giving me a +1.4, which means that I have the material advantage of 1 pawn plus a position. So this is just bad. I guess moving the knight wasn't good, but let's see. Yeah, taking the knight was pointless. Now at a 2.1. Let's see. It's almost like every move he made. Wow. Yeah. I would say this is a miss or maybe a miss because yeah, I should have taken the one with the pawn because then when he moved, I think I just got a free pawn here. Yeah, pretty much wherever he moves, I get a free pawn. No, I didn't get a free pawn. Why? Oh yeah, because I took the knight. It wasn't a pawn that I took. Anyway. What was him castling the worst move? No. Yeah, him moving that bishop up just didn't work out for him. Yeah, that was pretty ugly. Anyway, couple good wins. We're now at 1453, and I will see you next time.